Victor Alpha 3, Victor Whiskey X-ray, mobile, Maritime mobile monitoring.
Oh, Maritime mobile, who's having a good day today, buddy? It's VE3SKY and
Yeah, apparently it doesn't work that well horizontal. No, yeah. I'm about a click off the shore, so I'm down by Mary Curtis, off in the lake, all on my own, nice and quiet. Hopefully a jet ski won't run me over. That's about it, man. How are things with you?
Oh yeah, good. Spent some time fixing up my bike today. I'm gonna have to take it to the shop. It just makes going for groceries that much easier. You kind of inspired me with the whole you and the missus going down to the restaurants and stuff. Over.
Well, if you're foregoing, I'm assuming, of course, that you can still take the XYL for birthday dinner. But yeah, you can choose the bike or the XYL. I just don't know. I think you're rolling the dice on that one. But I can understand if yeah, you don't have the space to work on it properly and it could cause issues. Sure, and if you have the facilities to do that, then go with it, young man. You're keeping some bike mechanic employed or even paid for the day anyway. So yeah, good for you. VE3RSX.
I'm probably just keeping their landlorded money, you know. The bike shop's got to pay rent too. But yeah, no, the missus and I will go to dinner regardless. But you know, $100 is $100, I guess at the point. And yeah, I don't have a bike stand. We used to live with a roommate who was really into it, and he had like a shitty old rug in the living room and a bike stand and everything, and he taught me how to do all this stuff. So it's not like I don't know how to do it. I'm just lazy / busy, you know. Anyway, the other thing I could really do with, I tell you what, is
to the next Fox hunt, and we can look after you there for you. VE3RSX.
Hey Tom, do you got a hose in your backyard? That's a rhetorical question, I'm sure you do.
Roger, I've got a hose in the yard. I've got a hose in the yard so we can wash down your tent. Let me know, maybe next week sometime works. We'll figure it out, no worries. And by the way, I'm just making a video over here so you can say hi to everybody on YouTube who will see this eventually at some point in time.
Yeah, Marine Mobile, nothing like it. Went out last year on a buddy sailboat and hit a few repeaters, but I think only Marius was around. I'll throw it back to Ron. And then I got to get moving here. I got some stuff I got to do. But glad to hit the YYZ machine. Glad to get into DStar. Ron, thanks again for yesterday. I actually got PMO to link up to a reflector today successfully for the first time. So now I've got access to...
Okay, I'm back in action.
So you're going to send me a link to that and we can check out your latest endeavor?
So here we are in the kayak. We have this bag over here, has some camera equipment, drinks, my car keys, and a secondary bag in here. So this is a dry bag. I just have it connected over here, so if I go upside down into the lake, that won't fall over. The oar is over here, or the paddle, so it's offset, obviously, so I cut through the water, and I don't have wind, or I minimize wind resistance. So you have my phone here in a dry bag. I can still make and receive phone calls through this. The touchscreen works just fine. The audio is a little muffled, but people can hear me. Then of course, over here, I have a ham radio. In I can talk to people over there. Most of the repeaters are over that way. You can see downtown Toronto. It's a clean line of sight, or clear line of sight. Works fairly well. This one has a GPS built in, so my position goes out on APRS. And then on my physical person, I have another radio. This one I needed a Rock M4, so this is my marine radio. Right now it's sitting on channel 16. If somebody needs help, I'll hear it. If there's a safety message, it'll come through, and then you'll be asked to go to another channel to listen. And of course, if I run into trouble, I can contact other vessels, as well as Prescott Coast Guard radio from here, so that's pretty good. Obviously I have my life jacket on. And then behind me over here in this bag, which I can just reach around and grab, I have all my safety equipment, everything that's mandated for a vessel of this size, this type of a kayak. Plus I have extra stuff that's not mandated, and I also have lights. So if I decide to stay out here a little later than I should, I do have lights I can put on the kayak so that it's compliant. And again, I have all the minimum requirements, plus a number of things that aren't within the minimum requirement but are good safety items as well to have. So that's the idea. And of course, there's lots of water and drinks in here, so I'm not going to die of thirst, or I'm not going to want to drink the lake water. And that's basically all that there is to it. So that's it. It's pretty nice out here. It's calm, it's quiet. The lake is actually really calm. These are very small waves. These waves are somewhere between 30 centimeters, so about a foot. Very small swells. Virtually no wind. I'm not even moving, and I'm not doing anything at this point in time. Oh, that's the other thing I have. I have a anchor in the bag in the back, and the other dry bag. I use a dry bag because it floats, but it is connected. That's it. And of course, I watch for any leaks. This is a 3-chamber kayak, so theoretically, if something goes wrong, the other 2 chambers will give me time to get back to the shore. And obviously, I'm not going to go out into the middle of the lake. I'm going to stay within visual of the shoreline so I can get back to it. So what does that mean? Within a kilometer of the shore or less. That's the safe zone, right? If the weather changes, I can get back. I'm not going to get stranded out here on the lake. And that's it. And of course, over here, a basic set of shoes to get in. I was getting in from the boat launch. It's concrete. It is a little slippery where there's some moss and algae deposits. Sand, not as big of a deal, but again, it's a public park, and I'm gonna get into my car after this, so I can just wear these through the water into the car, and I'm good to go until I get back to the house. So yeah, that's the setup. And of course, this radio is compliant, it's certified, and it'll float. And it's water resistance to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, so I'm not going to try and use it underwater, and has a vibration mode, so if I get water in it, you click a button and it'll vibrate out. And of course, I charge it every time before I use it. You can see there's a full battery there. That's it. Very simple. It's calm, peaceful. And I was just looking at this new parkland that they're building into the lake. It's a jetty right now, so interesting.